We're talking about Spider-Man. This might seem a little bit out of the blue for people who have maybe taken like a general look at my channel and not like been here a while, you know? The people who have paid attention, there's some lore here. There's some lore between me and the Spidey universe. I feel like Spider-Man is maybe my favorite superhero. Why? That boy is autistic for one. For one, he's obviously autistic. In some universes, he's got ADHD as well. But I think one of my favorite parts generally about the Spidey universe, I guess, is the fact that, my to be honest, what do they talk about? What is it called? The the multiple the Spidey verse. There we go. That's what the fuck. Yeah, like the Spidey verse is like a thing, which basically means all of our head canons are canon. And I've been getting back to my roots as a fangirly, the teenage fangirly who used to write fan fiction. I used to write on was it fanfiction.net, which you can sometimes get on, but generally no longer really functions. However, I do have an AO3 account, and I do have some old fan fiction on there from university. I had to write fan fiction for my university degree. What yeah. I got a first. I got a first for that. Yeah, I sure hope I did. I better have gotten a fucking first for writing a first chapter of a fucking fan fiction, my guy. Of course. I go here, man. I'm from here, so I've been going back to my roots. It's been a few weeks since I've written anything for it, and I haven't uploaded it yet. So maybe I should do that. But like, I've been writing a crack ship with the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Peter Malark. So I've been writing a crack ship alternate universe fan fiction, um, because I can, bitch. So all of that is canon because the fucking Spider-Verse. What the fuck did I just say? Because the Spider-Verse exists. Also, Sun Spider is a disabled spider woman with EDS. Amazing. So yeah, I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about that. Also one of my favorite teenage bands, My Chemical Romance. I can't remember what specifically. My friend said some of the things to me um the other week. So if I remember, I'll go and look at what she told me. But also, I know that Gerard Way wrote Penny Parker, which is the pig. The pig. The pig spider. So anyway, also Tom Holland, like grew up and went to school and shit, like near where I went to uni. I don't know. Connections are connecting. So yeah, whilst I don't really like the Avengers specifically, I do like Spider-Man. I think I did. Did I go and watch the Avengers films with Spider-Man in just because I needed to understand the lore of what was going on so I could understand the recent Spider-Man films? I think so, but I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I'm not really sure what I did or did not do. I did grow up with the original Spider-Man of Tobey Maguire, who Spider-Man 3 is the funniest Spider-Man maybe ever. Anyway, I've always wanted to talk about Spider-Man. I think it's one of them things where there's too many, there's too much, there's too much. I also read Spider-Man and Deadpool comics, or I read some of them until whoever the fuck changed the formatting, that made it suck to read as an ebook reader, because I was literally having to move back and forth between the fucking pages. So I stopped reading those. But yeah, I think that Andrew Garfield was robbed of a third film because he was always fighting for a bisexual Spider-Man. He never got the opportunity after Gwen Stacy died to realize his Peter Parker queerness. So that's basically what I'm writing in my crack ship, pretty much. Is if they made, maybe not really, but like, if I think they should make his third film now, like just make it like 10 years later. It's more than 10 years later, like 15 years later. And he dates a dude, like there's a market for it. There is, trust me. There is. However, I enjoy Tom Holland's Spider-Man 2, like, enough. I don't dislike it, I also think that his ballet background gave him an edge. And I also think that the whole, like, Timothy Chalamet bullshit where he is hating on ballet and opera and stuff, and all that was really funny, that he actually went for that role and lost out to it to Tom Holland, specifically because Tom Holland is a ballet dancer. So, bitch. Also, for all the people arguing, like, oh, have you ever gone to see opera or the ballet? I have. I go and see the ballet occasionally because my mum was training to be a ballet dancer when she was a teenager, so we like to go and see the ballet. I haven't gone to see opera though, except from Phantom of the Opera, and even then, have I seen that live? I haven't seen that live. I saw the recorded one though. I would be down, but like, yeah, tickets are expensive. Whereas you can go and see a budget ballet. Anyway, I'm reacting to the trailer. Spider-Man. I'm reacting to the trailer. What's it like to be living my dream? Tom Holland and Zendaya. Not only being actors, but like falling in love on set. Also, like, Zendaya low-key really has the career that I would want, because she never does a sex scene, and if she does, excruciatingly tasteful, not a titty in the house, that's what I want. Like, I want the supportive husband.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Oh, God.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're, a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
Okay, so also I think one of the things I always liked about Spider-Man is that it's just kind of he's always kind of funny, always kind of light-hearted, you know? Like, okay, question about that first bit. Are they live streaming somewhere? Because they don't know him. Is he also at MIT? He said he was across the hall. So they're all based in Boston now? That's MIT's in Boston, right? Also, I love this guy. The cast for this film is brilliant. I love this guy. I feel like he disappeared from things after The Walking Dead and then came back for The Bear, and then now he's just in like all sorts of random fucking things I watch. MJ. No. Also, this part's weird. He was one of the Spider-Men who never had like the natural ability to make webs, right? He had to build machines like the Amazing Spider-Man. The only person who has been able to biologically make webs was the first Spider-Man out of the films, anyway. The live action films. So, I don't know. Or did he think he was in clothes? You know? So, like, that's another weird moment for me. Also, I fucking love Mark Ruffalo, and I feel like he is underutilized in the Avengers and in. Is it Marvel? I don't know. Just like underutilized generally. I love him so much. 13 going on 30, bitch. Just like heaven, bitch. I love this man. Also politics on point in a good place. But I want to see more of him as Hulk. I want to see more of him as Dr. Banner. But like, there's never an opportunity. I literally sat and watched the whole of the fucking She-Hulk TV show, which sucked ass. Even with the incredible actress that is whatever the fuck her name is, who was in Orphan Black, which is an incredible TV show. That TV show fucking sucked. He was barely in that. The Hulk has not had his own film. He's barely in a lot of the like Avengers films, it seems. Like, I don't know. Especially not recent. I don't know. Look, from when I've tried to look into it, he seems to never be there. I don't know whether that's a him thing or whether it's like a fandom thing. People don't really like Hulk. Um, I'm listening to a book at the moment about AI, um, and the Hulk specifically, as like a kids' TV show was being discussed, and like a kids' toys and stuff was being used as a way, like, oh, Hulk smash mummy, and it's like, this is not the Hulk I know. Okay, I refuse to acknowledge that that's the Hulk that ever existed or ever would exist. This is my Hulk. Is Mark fucking Ruffalo. The man who says free Palestine. The man in 13 going on 30. You know, like, I want more of this man's Hulk. So I'm excited. I'm excited for what this means. Like, I'm very excited for what this means, how much he might be in this, what he might be doing. I don't know shit. What does this man do? Because I never liked Tony Stark, and he called him Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk is sick. That man's fine. Tony Stark, though, fuck that guy. And I forgot May died in the last film. His auntie was so hot. Is that Bradley Cooper? People have been ripping the shit out of him for his botched like face surgery work recently. And I'm just like, I don't know, maybe he was just trying to get into character. Maybe he was just trying to get into character. I don't know. Is that too mean to say? Because fuck me. Jesus Christ. Do you remember when that man was good looking? Do we remember when he was like a good looking man? Do we remember when most of Hollywood used to be good? Were good looking once upon a time? Hollywood are looking fucking weird right now. Like, a lot of Hollywood look really fucking weird. Who even is he supposed to be? Me. I like that little bit at the end. Yeah, just your friendly neighborhood spider. Just your friendly neighborhood Spider Man. Yeah. Friendly neighborhood Spider Man. Anyway, completely normal things are happening here. Anyway, yeah, so I definitely am excited about that. I did not perceive a date literally at all. Did I? It just says coming soon. Fuck. Oh, July. 30th of July. That's so far away. Yeah, I mean, I also love that I feel like Spider-Man leans in to fandom stuff, leans into the meme. Because, come on, like, that's the only reason why I watched Homecoming. Was that the one? Because they brought back all of the Spider-Mans. And they made jokes about them all being old. And they literally did the Spider-Man meme. Oh, it was too good. It was just, yeah, very, very good. I also do really enjoy the the Miles Morales, like Into the Spider Verse stuff. Looks very good. I enjoy the different animation styles for the different characters to signify the different comics that they came from. Yeah, very delicious. Very good media analysis fodder for a nerd like me. I just don't really know or understand a lot of like the comic book nerdness of those sorts of things. I don't know who the bad guys are. Nothing's gay enough for me is basically the main problem. Nobody's gay enough for me. Nobody's gay enough, nobody's disabled enough, nobody's trans enough. That's basically, my main critique of literally everything ever, as always. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy things that aren't disabled, queer, and trans, I do. I consume a lot of media because if I didn't, I would consume basically nothing, or I would have consumed all of the gay media already and have nothing to talk about. I also think a lot of the fun is talking about what could be or what could have been, the options available. I also think it has been like a while for a lot of just like media in general. We haven't had media in a long time that has had characters go to fucking college. So that's intriguing. Characters don't go to fucking college. Did they go to college in the past Spider-Man films? No, they did not. Because I'm pretty sure in the first films, he didn't go to college. He just went straight into work. Or we skipped that. I think he was too poor to go to college. But also, he's Spider-Man. He's busy. He's busy and he's poor. He don't make money in his job. you know? He's on universal credit, love. Somehow got to prove that he's applying for jobs whilst out fighting crime. What the fuck was I saying? I was saying something. I did finally get the Psychiatry UK text message to say that I am getting near the top of the wait list. So hopefully this will start happening less when I'm on some fucking meds. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Somebody help me! String some thoughts together. Oh, college. That's yeah. Like they stopped doing this in like the early 2000s. Dawson's Creek. I can't really think of many. Most UK things didn't really do this. We had Fresh Meat. Skins never went to university because it was the pre-university college years. But I watched a show recently that was based in college in America called Over Overcompensating. So I'm wondering if we're having like a renaissance. Is that the right word? I don't know. But I'm wondering if we're like revisiting media that's actually going to college, because we had like a small moment of it that did, and then they were like, you know what, fuck it, we're not doing that. Gilmore Girls had like a hot second doing that, but like yeah, early 2000s, and then they stopped. Nobody wants to go to college in TV and film. So yeah, I'm wondering if that's like going to be like a new TV and film trend coming. Because yeah, the House Bunny, Sydney White was another one. You know, I can think of like a bunch of like early 2000s films and TV shows. Um, besides like horror films, horror based things that are often like sororities, frat houses, more general media or comedies and stuff like that. They stopped using college as a setting or a plot device. So I'm very interested to see how they're using that and how the change of location will change Spider-Man. Because also, like, Spider-Man's always been known to be the New York. I mean, they've all kind of been known to be the New York one, right? Really, right? Haven't they? You know, so maybe in some ways it'll be nice that a different city will get some love as well. But hey, uh, so yeah, those are my like early thoughts and just my general thoughts on like Spider-Man stuff in general overall. Um, but yeah, so let me know your thoughts on the upcoming film. But yeah, go and check out my other videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I talk about media mostly now. I have a focus of queer and disabled stuff, but I'll also talk about just whatever the fuck I feel like in it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I can't reach. Hello.